Join the flow.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video because we are doing something different. We're gonna be doing a food video, so I'm kind of excited. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I love food. I'm always cooking. I started cooking from a very young age, so I really love the kitchen. I just love making people happy through their stomachs. So I'm gonna show you guys my mac and cheese recipe. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now I will say before I start, this is a recipe that I just learned how to do. I learned how to do it my own way. If you guys do it differently, that's you. This is just how I do it, how I like to eat it. And I am gonna say, I'm not gonna show you guys the products because if I'm being completely honest, every time I do this, I used different products. I use a different type of brand for the cream cheese, the mayo, or for things like that. The only thing that I pretty much keep the same is obviously the way you're cooking it and types of cheeses and stuff like that. But in terms of branding, I mean, you could pretty much pick whatever brand that you're comfortable with using. Like I said, I use a different one every time. I pretty much just make this recipe off of what I have in my house in that moment, so it doesn't have to be exactly. That's why I'm not going to show you guys. You can pretty much just follow the ingredients but use your own brand, if that makes sense. So it doesn't have to be the exact brand. You could pretty much use any brand and it'll come out the same. Just do it your own way and, you know, put your own style to it. But I am super excited and I'm gonna go ahead and share this recipe with you guys. And if you guys actually end up liking it or liking this video, let me know and I'll make more of these videos. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right in and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so I have some of the shrimp over here that we're gonna cook while this boils. The first thing that I'm gonna do is add butter, and I am gonna go ahead and add about this much. And you are gonna want to add some salt and pepper. So I just added a little bit of pepper and now I'm adding some salt. And while this boils, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is remove the tail from the shrimp. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull it like that. So you don't want to do it like this because you're going to be breaking a part of the shrimp. You want to just pull it this way so that way you're not like breaking half the shrimp off. So once the butter is melted and it's boiling like that, this is the part where you want to add the noodles. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the noodles, and we're just gonna let that boil until they are soft, obviously. Alright, so now I'm actually gonna go ahead and add some milk, and we're gonna let this boil. So I'm adding pretty much, I would say like 2 to 3 cups. But I just kind of eye these things. Like I said, like I'm honestly not a professional. Like I'm just doing this to the best of my abilities, and that's pretty much how I learned to cook everything that I know how to cook. You know what amounts of what to to put, what amounts of each thing to put, and I just kind of eye it. I never really do measurements or anything like that. I don't know if that's like a Latina thing, but like I literally don't ever measure anything, so I'm just giving you guys estimates. But it's, I would say maybe like 2 to 3 cups of milk. So I added about half a stick of butter. Alright guys, so now I'm going to add some flour. But you want to be like so careful with this, because if not, it clumps up and it just ruins the entire thing. So when I'm telling you that you have to do this like slow, please do it slow. Like don't do it like fast and just pour the whole thing in there, because you are going to regret it. Go ahead now and add some Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese. So this is a mixture of them. This is how much I'm putting. I'm putting a lot because we are making a cheese sauce, so you are gonna need a lot of cheese. Now we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna go ahead now and add a second batch of the mozzarella cheese. And you're gonna mix that again. Just mix, 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 mix. Ground cayenne pepper. Just gonna add a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some cream cheese. And I'm gonna also add this, I don't know what this is like called. I know what it's called in Spanish. Obviously it says crema. I guess it says that they're pasteurized cream milk. Like I said, I'm not the best with the ingredients, but you could get this in any brand. They have this in literally like 10 different companies, so they're all in the same place too. If you go to the supermarket, to show them like a picture, and then they'll show you where they are all located, because like I said, this comes in like 10 different brands. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put some of this. So I just cut up a corner and mix all of that in. I'm gonna add some mayonnaise. So as for the noodles, I am just gonna go now and drain out this water. So I'll be right back. So now that I drained out most of the water, I am gonna go ahead now and add half the, what is this called? Half the container of cheese. So I'm not gonna add the entire container, I'm just gonna add half of it. I'm gonna go ahead and just mix this in. So it needs to get creamy like this. Like I said, this is just preference. You could do this thicker, drier, more liquidy. It's totally up to you. I'm doing it how I like to eat it. So now that I have it where I want it, I'm just gonna go ahead and move this to the side, and we're gonna get to cooking the shrimp. So again, we are gonna cook these shrimp with butter. I do want to keep the shrimp's natural kind of seafood taste. So I'm not gonna be adding too much craziness. And grab some garlic salt. And we're gonna put some right on top, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. and some ground cayenne pepper once again. Now this is not to make it spicy, but we do want the flavor, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there. We're just gonna mix this all together and let it cook there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now the reason we saved that cheese sauce is because things usually do dry out in the oven. So because we have that extra cheese sauce, we could go ahead and add some over top like that, and that's just gonna keep everything moist in the oven. And we're gonna add some more Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese like this, and then we're gonna repeat that step one more time. And then again, we're gonna add some more of that cheese. Now we're gonna go back into our cream, and we're just gonna put some like this. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the shrimp. Go back and add some more cheese to that. So you want to kind of like cover up the shrimp. And we're gonna go back into the Parmesan, and we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. That's the oven that just beeped. So this is some more cayenne pepper. We're just gonna pop some. Now this is ready to go in the oven. We are gonna put it on the oven to about 10 to 20 minutes, and I'll take it out when it's ready.
It's been 3 days, stalking his Instagram, saying he's in a phase. So now you're telling everyone that we're drifting apart.
It should look something like this. You want the top to be a little bit kind of not burnt, but just the right amount of cooked, so that you get different textures to it. But okay guys, so it is officially done. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and do a taste test if I can, because this is like extremely hot. But let me just show you guys. Can you guys see? So this has like hard layers, it has soft layers, it has creamy layers. It just has literally, my mouth is watering. Mac and cheese, cheese, mac and cheese, cheese, cream, cheese, shrimp, and more cheese. Like this is like layers of just amazingness. is like probably by far the best mac and cheese that I've made. If you end up doing it, tag me so I can see. It's really fun and easy to make. It's not something that's like super complicated or anything like that, so it's definitely kitchen friendly. It tastes amazing. Like, I'm about to eat this whole damn thing by one. It tastes so good. It literally tastes so good. And the paprika, it does add spice to it, so just be careful with that. But I do like to add a little bit of it because it just gives it a little bit more of like flavor to it, like more personality to it. So it's not just like, I'm eating mac and cheese. Like, it's like more of like a, you know, tag me, let me know. This is my way of doing it, and I think it comes out so good, and I love it, and everybody that I do it for loves it. So I mean, why not share it with you guys so you guys could try it out and make it for your own families and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.